John and I first met, there was really no notion of a family business in any specific way. We realized that Cincinnati was rife with family businesses, many of whom were being ready to change hands from one generation to the next. We said, why don't we start a family business center devoted to the study of family business?
This was going to become a community asset, something that would endure, prosper, help the region's family and private businesses for decades, ideally maybe a century to come.
I think he's given many people, frankly, like me, the opportunity to participate and engage in something that's much larger than ourselves. For me, the interest was, after having been a volunteer, to be able to come into the organization and be part of something that was much bigger than just myself and give me a sense of purpose greater than where I really was in the world, and even greater than being a volunteer.
Well, the Goering Center to me is, I hope, a large economic driver for the greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky region, first and foremost. If you look at the number of families and businesses and privately held businesses have been impacted in this community by the programs that the Goering Center's put on, it's just phenomenal.
When John established the Goering Center, there were some founding principles that John really wanted to be enduring. And one of those principles was to always do what's in the best interest of what we now call our core members. Those are the family and private businesses here in our greater Cincinnati region. It was always in John's mind of let's do what's best for them and make it possible for them to participate. We called it, as time went on, being core member centric. And John lived that, he taught that, he encouraged that, and it's part of what I believe will endure with the Goering Center that John has endowed us with.
I think he's given our corporate partners, our associate members, and especially our core members a sense of community, the opportunity to come together and connect and learn from each other and share. And that's hard to measure. Those are social outcomes that would be hard to put any kind of metric on, but what we know is over 750 businesses and family businesses have benefited from this effort overall.
I think the generosity comes from the impact that he sees on the community that the center is making.
So I hope our legacy for the center and for John and Gloria is the legacy that they have meaningfully impacted the community both yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
I think John's impact on the greater Cincinnati market has been to differentiate us as being a more friendly community for family and private businesses. When we look at where we stand across the country, this is the largest organization of its kind. And even Ready Cincinnati has the Goering Center in its promotional materials that they talk about. One of the reasons that the greater Cincinnati community is a great place is because of the Goering Center.
The center has actually influenced people's lives in a positive way. And that's an incredible legacy that very few of us have an opportunity to have.